Hi, this is Jai Sabe with Kisan Magazine, and I'm with Mr. Jasmeet Sethi from Ericsson. Sir, how are you?
Good, good.
So tell us about your company and what you guys do.
Okay, so
what's your role?
I work with Ericsson Consumer Lab, which has been there with Ericsson for say almost 1995 or so. The idea of setting up Ericsson Consumer Lab was to bring in an outside-in perspective into Ericsson. And when we say outside-in perspective, it's basically understanding consumer and the consumer behavior. And what we do is bring these insights and intelligence into Ericsson within strategy, marketing, and product management departments, but also to our customers that tend to work with us and help them kind of understand how the consumers are behaving and interacting with ICT products.
Okay, we have seen your presentation. So what do you think are the key driving elements for LTE in India? What would be the key driving elements for the common people, if you may?
I think the key driving elements for LTE in India is essentially the market conditions today. We have a fixed broadband crippled infrastructure in India at this point of time. So definitely we'll see a lot of people going wireless as far as connectivity is concerned. From a mobile broadband perspective, I think we have a lot of evidence from a lot of research that we have done as to how mobile broadband space is developing among consumers. There is a big demand for mobile broadband, not just from the urban centers, right, but even beyond the top 8 cities. So we do see a big market for technologies like LTE and consumers willing to spend for better superior user experience and better quality of service as well. So I think those are going to be factors coupled together are going to be big areas for development of LTE going forward.
Okay, when 3G came out, there were a lot of cost effectiveness and everything. So LTE would be a lot more expensive than that, and Indian market is quite different from other countries. So in that perspective, what do you think?
I think segmenting the market is going to be very important when you are looking at launching LTE. Our experience from other market actually suggests that the people who first took on LTE were trendsetters in the market, people who understand technology, right? So it's going to be the youth and the white-collar professional workers who are going to be the ideal market for taking up technologies like LTE. Now, from a 3G perspective, you're already seeing that there is a high spend on 3G. Despite all the talk about network bottlenecks and tariffs and pricing, etc., we do see consumers spending a lot on 3G. And hence, we believe there is indeed a market for technology like LTE existing in India. But then from an operator perspective, I think segmenting and doing smart pricing in order to differentiate LTE from all the other traditional technologies being fixed broadband or 3G is going to be very important.
Okay, and how soon do you think LTE will be accepted by the public, or I can say common man will be using LTE devices? How soon?
So from an LTE timeline perspective, we believe 2012 is going to be a very important year, right? And we obviously have to wait for commercial networks to be in place. But definitely if there is the underlying infrastructure in place and tariffing and pricing is kind of looked at, then definitely we will see a demand kind of picking up 2012 onwards as far as LTE is concerned.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it talking to you.